Hi, I'm Roxanne Carne, personal wardrobe stylist for women, and I'm really excited about this video because I want to give you the real deal of what the true life of being a personal stylist is really like. So when people think about personal styling or working with a stylist, they automatically think kind of glam and fashion and fun and glitz. And it's fun. It is all those things and so much more. But what people really don't see is what really kind of happens in the background, what you do day to day to get your client to a point where she is looking and feeling absolutely amazing and beautiful in her clothing. It's not as simple as you think. So I thought I would do this video just to give you a little bit of a glimpse of what life really is like and the types of things that we do day to day to make our clients feel just amazing. So it really starts off from the beginning. When I am engaging with the client for the first time, part of what we do is cultivate and really create what that picture of her best self looks like. And we're delving into her personality, her lifestyle, why she may be stuck in a rut, where she wants to be. So I like to call it style therapy because that really is pretty much what it is. But everything that we do after that really supports that vision. And when I am in the process of curating clothing and creating looks for my clients, it goes really, really deep. I literally shop and curate for one client at a time. I'm not out and about saying, oh, this looks good for Karen, this looks good for Jane. No, I'm zoned in on that one person. And that really takes a lot of, I would say, emotion and, again, releasing myself, getting her inside my head and really doing everything I can to nail what she needs. So that's kind of the intrinsic side of it. The technical side of it is working for her body. I've got to get looks that look amazing on her particular body shape, her particular body height, her preferred style archetypes, what she loves, what she doesn't love, and really making it come together. It takes a lot of work to source sometimes a really, really specific piece that will look amazing on her and you'll nail it. It's so hard to do sometimes. So really leveraging my network, my relationships really with retailers and brands to help bring that to fruition, it takes a lot of time and energy to do that. So once we have the clothing picked out and ordered, then that's where the real fun begins. My house, seriously, in my studio, it is like a shipment facility. I have so much coming in daily from FedEx, from UPS, from the Postal Service, sometimes by courier, sometimes pieces from overseas. And literally, most days, there are boxes everywhere that are all for different ladies. So it's exciting to have it come in, but then we have to sort through the boxes in determining what belongs to whom. We need to make sure that we have the full shipment. A lot of retailers now, they actually ship from different parts of the country, sometimes some of their actual stores, not only distribution centers. So when I have one order, it may be coming from 12 different places. So really bringing it all together and making sure that we don't have anything missing, which does happen actually more often than one would think for large orders. So we've got to sort through that. And then once we get those pieces sorted, then we've got to prepare them for the client fitting. When I dress my clients in their new clothes, I'm making sure that the clothes are in top shape, in tip-top shape. So that means that we hand steam everything. I'm so lucky that I have a team that helps me do that. And I get in there and do it with them too when I have time. But really making a piece look its best is just so important, because when she's stepping into that piece for the first time, it may be a style that she's not used to. You want to showcase it at its best. You don't want to put her anything wrinkly. So really taking the time to kind of hand steam everything and making sure everything is perfect for her is really important to me, and also really important to the experience that she is having in working with me and my team. So We have a fantastic fitting. We, are having fun trying on clothes. We've got drinks going on. We've got music, all of that. And at the end, we're deciding which pieces we're keeping and which pieces perhaps need to get returned or exchanged. So my client goes home extremely happy and gratified with what she's said yes to, and just great pieces getting introduced into her wardrobe. But what's left behind are the returns and the exchanges. So immediately for pieces that I know that she wants and perhaps the sizing was slightly off, or perhaps we want to get a different color, I've got to go straight to my computer, get online, get with the vendors, and get those pieces replaced and ordered to be shipped to me ASAP. But then we also have returns. Some pieces just flat don't work out. If I've got a client that's in a garment that I don't think looks great on her, you better believe your bottom dollar, I will tell her that. There may be some pieces that she's like, I'm not quite ready for this yet. I like the idea, but I want to maybe do something else. Fair enough, no problem. But we handle and manage the returns. So when we get into that part of the process, we're batching everything up again by client, and we're sending these shipments back to the retailers, back to the brands, back to the vendors. And then we've got to track and make sure that they receive the shipment. And not only that, but even days and weeks later, especially because of the pandemic, everything is just taking longer to process. It's been really hard on US retail and really global retail since the COVID-19 virus spread. We have to then check and make sure that the money is coming back for the returns, that they're coming back in whole numbers. What we return, we get back. Sometimes we'll send a return and it's been received, but we won't have the money back. Sometimes we'll send a return where they only credit some of the items, but they forgot to credit the other one. So from an accounting perspective, we've got to make sure all is on point, because we are leveraging and using our client's money, right? It's her budget. We want to make sure that everything is down right to the penny, it's correct. So once we kind of come out of the reconciling, that's when the lookbook development begins. So the lookbook is basically a collection of pieces that my client already owns that we took pictures of, and I'll come to that in just a moment, but also the images that I curated for her of the pieces that she now owns, the new pieces. All of those are integrated into a custom lookbook that I actually style. My team helps me style too for the client. And this vehicle allows her to really go from having a wardrobe full of random pieces that are not cohesive and not working to having a fully functional wardrobe where every single piece she owns has a specific purpose and it's styled, and it can be styled multiple ways. It's so much fun developing a lookbook, but it takes time. So when we are beginning the process of developing the lookbook, we're capturing pieces that she already owns. So that means that me and my team are actually cataloging key pieces from her wardrobe, which sometimes are over 100 and 200 pieces that we are taking pictures, individual pictures of, and doing it in flat lay style so that it will look great in her lookbook. So we've got clothes, we've got shoes, we have handbags, we have jewelry. All these key pieces that are taken and cataloged in an inventory that we manage. So we do that, and then the digital images that we download for what we purchased and what she actually kept, we have that as well. All the images are put together, and then it's got to get photoshopped. It's got to look clean. So that's another step in the process that we take care of in developing her lookbook. And then finally, when the images come back and they're ready to be styled, I'm telling you, it takes hours to style a lookbook for a client, because sometimes you're really working with hundreds of pieces and you're really coming up with really cool, fun, creative ways for her to wear clothes, wear her own clothes that she's never even thought of before. So that just takes a lot of time to do. And again, it's coming back to what was that vision that we really co-created in the beginning for where she wanted for her style. As we're styling these different looks, is it really aligning with the key areas of her lifestyle? Does it make sense? Does it make her look amazing? Does it make her feel amazing? So all of that love is really poured into just through the very end of developing the lookbook. So those are just a few aspects of kind of what behind the scenes and the true life of a personal stylist is really like. But I will say this, all of that work and effort, it's built into the work that we do. We do this because we love this. We do this because we uplift women. And it's really important to me when I see her really stepping into that space where she sees herself and feels so beautiful for the first time, sometimes in years. All of that work that I just outlined, all of the day-to-day, the operations behind the scenes, the boxes piled everywhere, I'm telling you, it is all worth it to see her gleam and actually reclaim who she is, reclaim that confidence, and go out into the world and own her business. Just, it means everything to me, and this is why we do what, really why we do what we do. So I hope this video was helpful to you to understand really what the other side of being a personal stylist is like. But at the end of the day, we have so much fun doing it, and we'll keep on doing it as long as we can. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And here's to sensible styling. I'll see you next time.